saying he talked about the fucking bioweapons in Ukraine and American Jack. He was like, when America was fueling Donbass, it was crazy. Ukraine was killing its own people. That's why Putin was going there. He's like, yo, well, when America was backing these extremists and they killing the people for a while, and I told them, yo, chill out, chill out. Nobody chilled out. Now everybody looking at me like I'm the demon. When they trying to call me a Nazi, when they really the Nazi regime, he went in on it. I got it right. I sent it to myself because I literally was gonna do a bit. Right here. All right, Shalom. All
right, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings to the sincere brothers that's doing this work. To the few sisters that's listening and learning. All right, we got the Hebrew Israelites becoming week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of the kingdom, which you know to be America. And they tell you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that you need to repent and come back to your nationality, which is that you are an Israelite. You know, we're not all the bywords that these countries have put on us, and that it is a great insurrection coming, there's a great judgment coming to this place, and you need to prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, man, and even physically.
So I'm gonna start off with this. So everybody knows about World War III is on the horizon, and the whole conflict between Putin and Ukraine. Well, Putin, Ukraine, and NATO, right? Well, Putin had a speech a day ago, basically explaining his reasoning for everything. And contrary to popular belief, because the Western world is demonizing Putin, making him seem like he's diabolical or demonic in some kind of way, which we know he's an Edomite, so inherently he is. But we understand that the Most High has put the spirit on him to go against the grain, right? So Putin, it's on RT News, if any brothers want to go look it up. It says, Putin on Ukraine in the West, key takeaways from latest speech. It says, President Vladimir Putin gave an extensive speech on the Ukrainian crisis on Wednesday, and he met with regional heads to discuss measures of socio-economic support to counter the wave of anti-Russian sanctions. Putin provided his take on the ongoing conflict with Ukraine, its causes, and the goals Russia pursues. He said conflict was inevitable. Launching the special military operation was the only option Russia had left to end the years-long bloodshed in eastern Ukraine. Putin stressed at the same time limiting its scope to the breakaway Donbas republics would only push the front line westward rather than defuse the situation, he noted. While waging the war against the breakaway regions of Donbas, Kyiv had been preparing for a broad offensive to recapture them. Putin said, adding that almost 14,000 civilians, including children, have been killed in the conflict. And this is something that they're not talking about on TV, or a reason why Putin even went into Donbass. So over 14,000 civilians were already killed, and America was actually helping fueling the shit. It says, including children have been killed in the conflict. Ukrainian authorities also sought to attack Crimea, which split from the country back in 2014 and joined Russia via the referendum. Encouraged by the United States, so he said, this is what he said, he says, encouraged by the United States and other Western countries, Ukraine was purposefully preparing for a scenario of force, a massacre and an ethnic cleansing in Donbass. A massive onslaught on Donbass and later Crimea was just a matter of time. However, our armed forces have shattered these plans, Putin said. He says Kyiv actively sought weapons of mass destruction, so Ukraine was also looking for nuclear capability. It says Ukrainian authorities have openly stated their goal to obtain weapons of mass destruction, namely nuclear bombs and means for delivery, Russia's president has said. Given the extreme hostile attitude of Kyiv, such systems would have been used to target Russia once they were ready. Putin also touched upon the Ukrainian biolab network allegations raised by the Russian military amid the offense. The facilities scattered across the country have allegedly been engaged in biological weapons developed with direct support of Washington, with the direct support of America. It says the allegations backed by documents published by the Russian military have been met with varying degrees of denial from the top U.S. officials. So basically, America was caught red-handed. Russia has all the documents, right? But America's top officials are denying it, man. All right? It says...
America, all right, I think it's something like the country of lies or something
Yep.
like that.
Country of lies.
The Russia and the
Oh, it's going to go a little bit more into it. You gonna hear your father the devil?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, brother? What's up, brother? You can listen if you want. It's all love. Your father the devil.
Oh, you heard? Oh, okay. That's not Simon. So that's John. Forges of lies. Forges of lies. Oh, okay. Yeah, Psalms 58.
That's your father the devil.
Yeah,
That's that. Yeah, brother. That's that.
John 8:44. Also, or either this one or John 8:44.
Bring them both out. Bring them both out.
There's a Psalms 58:3. It says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies."
Hey, and that's pretty much what America is doing. All right, they're coming out. All right, they're trying to cover up. All right, truth with lies. All right, they're coming out. They're saying, all right, because Putin was saying that it was bioweapons.
Labs.
All right, labs there in Ukraine. All right, and America are trying to come out and say that was disinformation. All right, but okay, it's on the record. All right, showing that some lady what you call when you go up and you before Congress, you kind of like
Whistleblower?
no, what is called witness. Testify.
Okay.
Yeah, she testified before Congress that, all right, Ukraine, all right, had a bio lab, pretty much bio laboratory facilities
all throughout
in Ukraine, man. All right, but the thing is, they want to push this narrative, all right, that Putin, all right, is the bad guy. All right, he's worse than Hitler.
Yeah,
all right,
he's the antagonist. He's the one who's
and what we've been saying.
Y'all going?
Yeah.
This,
You got more on that?
Yeah, I actually do.
You got more on that?
Yeah, it's Psalms 58. 3. It says, the 4 says the poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the death adder that stoppeth the air, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely.
Yeah, so, hey, we were saying that when Putin came out, all right, and everybody was trying to they were trying to demonize him through the media. We was actually saying that he has a valid reason for doing what he's doing, man. All right? Okay, only you people, all right, that's your head stuck up Esau's ass, all right, gonna believe anything that they say, man. All right, bring that up. Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then hit that. Only you people going, you people that got, you look into the mainstream media, all right, Fox 29, all right, all that is propaganda, man. Media, okay, which is witchcraft, man. All right, they're not going to tell you the truth, man. All right, they're not going to tell you, all right, Putin has a legit reason for doing what he's doing. Why? Because if they do that, then it doesn't work in their interest. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 14:15. The simple believe of every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Yeah, the simple believe of every word, man. Hey, when the Lord tell us never trust thy enemy, all right, this devil come out, they tell you something on TV, all right, and you run with it, you believe it, you take it as facts, man. All right, and then the things that are true, all right, they come out and tell you it's a lie, and you dismiss it, as it being a lie, man. Okay? Hey, that's what the Lord say. One of them that call good evil and evil good, man. All right? That what it say? They call sweet bitter and bitter sweet. Okay, go ahead, bro. That was it on that?
Yeah, that's the one that I'm here on. The John 8:44 real quick. Is that what you,
Yeah.
Yes, okay. It's John 8:44. Ye are the father of the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Yeah, these doubles can't, these so-called white people, hey man, they can't be trusted, man. Everything that come out their mouth, literally, if it's coming out their mouth, you could pretty much guarantee it's a lie, man.
What does the word devil mean?
Deceiver.
Deceiver. And what does it mean to deceive? It's a lie.
So, hey, it says, go ahead, hit that again.
Yep, it says John 8:44. Ye are the father of the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him.
Yeah, there's no truth in these doubles, man. Hey, speaking truth to Esau, it's like kryptonite to Superman. All right? Any truth you bring out, man, all right, these doubles hate it, man. All right, because they want to be able to push the narrative, control the lie, control the people, control the minds of the people, all right? So ultimately, they can, pretty much persuade you, all right, into believing or repeating the lie, man. Go ahead, bro.
So I'm gonna just start right here. It says, Putin also touched upon the Ukrainian biolab network allegations raised by the Russian military amid the offensive. The facilities scattered across the country have allegedly been engaging in biological weapons developed with direct support of Washington and the United States. The allegations, backed by documents published by the Russian military, have been met with varying degrees of denial from the top U.S. officials. Putin, out of his own mouth, says there was a network of dozens of laboratories in Ukraine where military biological programs were conducted under the guidance and the financial support of the Pentagon, including experiments with coronavirus strands, anthrax, chloria, African swine fever, and other deadly diseases. Putin said, adding that now frantic attempts are underway to conceal the traces of these secret programs.
And that's why, if you notice, they were saying that they was coming out on the news. Hey, this show you how Esau is the fucking double, man. All right, because they was coming out on the news, and they was like, Putin might do a biological attack because they seen troops with basically biohazard uniforms, the gear, whatever, right? So
really, they was over there trying to stop the shit that you done.
But really, they was over there protecting themselves from what America, all right, was cooking up in their backyard, man. All right, but hey, that's what the devil do. They take it and spin it. All right, look, this is our chance to demonize him even more. We got soldiers that got a biohazard gear on. All right, we just gonna say that they go, kill two birds with one stone, man. All right, go ahead.
It says Ukraine established an anti-Russia. Over the past few years, under the close guidance of their Western handlers, the Kyiv authorities have morphed Ukraine into anti-Russia, Putin suggested. The only goal of the incumbent Kyiv regime is to drag the conflict out on for as long as possible, with little regard to the fate of the civilians or destruction that ensues. We are seeing again and again that the Kyiv regime, which its Western masters have set the task of creating an aggressive anti-Russia, is indifferent to the fate of the people of Ukraine themselves, Putin said. It is also obvious that the Western handlers are simply pushing the Kyiv authorities to continue the bloodshed. They are supplied with more and more weaponry batches. They're provided with intelligence. They also receive other assistance, including military advisors and mercenaries. Kyiv and the West exhibit shocking cynicism. Look at the word cynicism real quick. C-Y-N-I-C-I-S-M. Cynicism.
An inclination to believe that people are motivated purely by self-interest or skepticism.
God.
remain skeptical.
Yeah, so both Ukrainian authorities and collective West have exhibited shocking cynicism. Basically, they're doing this because of their own personal gain. They have no pleasure in actually helping the people. It's helping the people or helping do any good. Everything is about self-interest. So they're demonizing Russia or making everybody believe that Russia is the cause of inflation. Russia, matter of fact, I'm gonna keep reading because Putin says it out of his own mouth. It says,
Hey, bogus shot. Where's that saying that go? Never let a good crisis go to waste, man. All right, so they using this. All right. Hey, before Russia invaded Ukraine, all right, the gas prices was already going up. All right, before Russia invaded Ukraine, the food prices was already going up. The supply chain was already broken. All right, but you Babylonians, all right, y'all have a short attention span. All right, y'all don't remember what y'all did 5 minutes ago, man. That's why it's so easy for Esau to keep switching the narrative, all right, and you people are none the wiser, man. It's like when they came out with the kill shot. All right, they told you people, all you gotta do is take one, all right, but then that one turned into 5, man. All right, ain't nobody scratched their head and say, hold the fuck up. Y'all told us we had to take 1, but now why is it 5? All right, because you Babylonians can't see past, all right, only remember, all right, what happened 2 minutes ago, man. You ask somebody what they did yesterday, they don't know what they did, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says Biden calling Putin a war criminal. But then he says, do you not remember Putin said offering the ballistic missile strike on the center of Donetsk that occurred on Monday as an example of such behavior? The strike killed at least 20 civilians, and y'all talking about, oh, he's killing civilians. Well, y'all been killing civilians. He's been trying to stop this shit.
Well, hold up. You gotta remember, once again, you Babylonians, you Americans have a short attention span. Now, when the war first started, they told you that anybody that was 18 on up was stopped from leaving Ukraine, and they had to fight. And they was given what? Regular citizens guns to fight. So now that Russia come in and they kill what you people call a regular citizen, well, y'all just said it, that y'all was giving regular citizens guns, man. So when did they get killed? Now, Russia killing citizens.
And then their president even said, if anyone from any country wants to come and fight with us, we will give you weapons. So then they're going to be killing what? You see a little 18-year-old boy with a fucking M16 and saying, oh, he got to go.
Hey, yo, and I heard over there in Ukraine that they was actually had keeping boys that was 15 years old. All right, they was there fighting, man. All right. Go ahead, bro.
It says, Putin says they are striking randomly at squares with the fervor of fanatics and the exploration of the doomed. They're acting like the Nazis did when they tried to drag as many innocent victims as they could to their graves. Putin said, adding that Kyiv has tried to blame the strike on Russia through blatant lies. The attitude of the so-called civilized world to the missile strike turned to be shocking in its extreme cynicism as well, the president went on. The European and American press did not even notice this tragedy in Donetsk, as if nothing happened, Putin said. Just like they have been hypocritically looking the other way over the past 8 years as mothers buried their children in Donbass and elderly people were killed. This is simply moral degradation, complete dehumanization. It says crumbling dominance of the West behind global turmoil. And this is the main reason why the West is going so hard. It says ultimately the West's desire to maintain its global dominance is the root of the ongoing Ukrainian turmoil, as well as crisis in the other parts of the globe, Putin believes. Today, the entire planet has to pay the price for the ambitions of the West, for his attempt by any means to maintain its crumbling dominance, he said.
Matter of fact, all right, because ultimately that's what you call truth right there, man. All right, America see their power, all right, their power structure, all right, starting to fail, man. All right, so they're desperate. All right, and then I'm saying that's what they're doing. All right, they're attempting. All right, hey, when you got a desperate man, what does he do, man? He lashes out, man. All right. Okay, America. Hey, Biden numbers are down, Putin ratings are down. So what do? You start a war, man. All right, that's politics 101. All right, when things ain't working out for you, what do? You start a war, man.
While you're looking for that, I'm gonna keep reading this. He says, today the Yeah, Putin's basically spilled the beans. Like, look, y'all killed over 14,000 people in Donbass. I've been telling y'all to go help them, but y'all wouldn't. So now that I do it, I'm drawing. And then y'all got fucking weapons of mass destruction and biological weapons all across my borders, trying to get Ukraine to join NATO. And I'm like, no, fuck all that. I go and stop it, but I'm the fucking dickhead, bro. And then he keeps going on and on.
Jeremiah 50 starting at 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of a great destruction. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Because we was going into how the Western empires trying to keep their dominance over the world, man. All right. And what it says, sound of battle. All right. Read that again, up.
Yep, it says, verse 23. How was the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How was Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh Shah.
So the Lord has laid the snare for America, man. All right, this place was set up to be destroyed. America was set up to fall, man. All right, okay, Babylon, man. All right, the city of confusion, man. All right, America. All right, this place was set up to fall, and now we are here. Now we're seeing the fall of an empire. Now we're seeing the fall, okay, of a dynasty. All right, which is America, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Putin says, this is where you see the West's global political and economic dominance ends. Today, the entire planet has to pay the price for the ambitions of the West for its attempt by any means to maintain its crumbling dominance, he said. Concerning only with their vested interests and super profits, the Western elites led the world into the current situation through years of mistakes and short-sighted decisions. For instance, the impact of the anti-Russian sanctions imposed over the Ukrainian conflict has already been being felt by the common people in the West, while the elites have been bizarrely trying to blame it on Moscow, Putin said. And then Putin, and he says, his last quote, it literally says, I want ordinary Western people to hear me as well. You are being persistently told that your current difficulties are the result of Russian hostile actions, and you have to pay from your own pockets for the effort to counter the alleged Russian threat. All of this is a lie. And that's RT News.
So Putin pretty much putting it out there.
Like, look,
all right?
don't go to keep being stupid. And then Putin just recently told America, y'all keep this shit up, don't think I ain't got weapons that can put y'all back in y'all place.
Hey, like
it was crazy, but not to cut you off, brother, but the prophecy of how Russia would lead the charge to destroy America, you see why. Like y'all fucking demonizing this. It's like keep poking the bear, America.
But I'm gonna say like this, man. Putin, all right, also, all right, he reads the scriptures, man. All right, so Putin knows, all right, Putin knows the prophecy. All right, he knows that, all right, he's going to be the man, all right, to destroy America, man. All right, so he just fulfilling his lot, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Nah, it said never trust thy enemy. Right? And Putin knows very well who his enemy is, man. And he don't trust these doubles as far as he can see them, man. All right.
I also want to add, if you brothers can find the video with Trump talking to the YouTubers, Trump laid it all out too. Trump spilled the beans on everything, and then at the end of it, he said, "Look, I want to see how strong y'all really are. This video is going to be taken down. They're going to tell y'all that y'all, they don't take it down. They're going to threaten y'all." And they was like, "Nah, They were telling Trump to his face, nah, man, it ain't gonna happen. Trump said, listen, this is gonna be short-lived, so get it out as many people as possible, but it's gonna be taken down. I can show you the whole clip.
So got it.
No, bro, it's taken off YouTube. They got rid of it.
Wow, you got rid of it. All right.
Trump spilled the beans on Russia, everything. You can see little clips of it.
I saw a little clip of it when he was talking. Is that the same thing he was saying? Putin's smart, but our leaders are dumb.
Yep.
It's that same one.
And then when he was sitting down there with the bull, you know, the bull, the funny bull who
I
always
only
doing
saw
pranks.
like a 60-second clip of it.
Yeah, it's like the funny boy that's always doing pranks. Trump sat down with him and just was like, look, Putin would have never did none of this if I was still in office because we had a mutual agreement. I'm not going
Trump was kind of cool.
They was cool because it was businessmen. Yo, I'm not going to fuck with all that, bro. I'm not going over here, da-da-da-da. Bro, and it was out of respect why, but mind you, the prophecy has to be,
had to be fulfilled.
So it had to happen, man.
Go ahead, shoot out.
Sirach 12 and 12:10 again said, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed to beware of him.
Yeah, and that's what they're trying to do. All right, America trying to play this role, all right, okay, that they're, you know, the good guy. And
Go crouching like,
they're trying to help Ukraine and, hey, support Ukraine and all this. Hey, man, hey, these are the duck. Hey, America, all right, is the border of wickedness, man.
And I'll never forget that word now, cynicism. Basically doing shit out for your own personal gain.
God, the agenda, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, because ultimately, this double is like the brother said, they got a hidden agenda, man. They don't really give a fuck about those people over in Ukraine, man. They don't really care about kids getting bombed and.
They did some of the bombing.
Because they was like the brother brought out. They was over there, all right.
Supplying weapons to.
Killing. You know,
14,000 civilians died.
They was over there taking part of killing the people. Before Putin invaded.
And also, if you think about the West's track record, they've gone and invaded almost every black and brown country and have exploited and destroyed the people. Right? They you got to think from Pakistan, Afghanistan, matter of fact, America, Africa. It doesn't matter what it is. Every time the so-called white man touches something, all he does is destroy, man. All he does is destroy, man. So now all of a sudden, when his kingdom is on the line, then he wants to paint the picture of he's the savior, man.
Hey, that's Esau in a nutshell. All right. Hey, and when you think about kingdom devices, all right, and all this is beautiful because, seeing Esau go up against Esau, all right, it's pretty much, an indication of something, man. All right, the fall, of Esau's supremacy, man. All right, that's what we see. Okay, because Putin, he's saying, the Western is trying to keep their supremacy. Well, at the end of the day, all them Edomites trying to keep their supremacy, man.
Everybody wants to be the world leader, the world superpower, man.
Go ahead,
Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Hey, and that's why Putin said the crumbling West. All right.
He even used the word the elites of the West.
He said this place is crumbling. Why? Because it's divided on all fronts, man. All right, you got Republicans against Democrats, white people against black people. All right. Homosexual against heterosexual. You got
male versus female.
The rich versus the rich versus the poor. All right, so you got this is a perfect storm going, man. All right, it says, go ahead, bring that out again up.
Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself, how shall then his children stand?
God, so how, if you, hey, that's why they got a saying, united we stand, divided we fall, man. All right, and right now, all right, America is divided. All right, Esau is divided. All right, with this whole Russia and Ukraine. All right, and NATO and all that. You even got some nations that's in NATO. All right, that's reconsidering being a part of NATO, man.
Perfect. Just recently, the West and NATO just came at what's that? India. Just came at India by not putting any sanctions on Russia. Like, damn, y'all not gonna help? Like, yo, man.
I've seen it like if anybody wants to offer assistance to Russia, they're gonna seek penalties and shit like that.
Yeah, bro, like. But China just rebuked all of NATO and the West for Russia. And nah, man, we rocking with the big boys over here. China was like, yeah, go ahead. Cause China look at the white man the same way we look at the white man. China like, these motherfuckers ain't do shit for us. You know?
Revelation 18:2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean beautiful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the rich of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
All right, so I'm saying America is falling. All right, now when you go into the scriptures, you're not going to hear, you're not going to see the word America. All right, you're going to see key words: Babylon, Egypt. All right, okay, spiritual Sodom. All right, okay, all these are buzzwords. Land in the north, all these are buzzwords or code words. All right, okay, for America, man. It said Babylon has fallen, man. This place is finished.
You also remember the prophecy was written thousands of years ago, man. So they had to go based off of what they knew. Because they didn't know the land was going to be called America today. So they knew it and they saw the prophecy. Hey, bro, that's Babylon, bro. That's New Babylon. The daughter, the harlot of Babylon. That's Egypt. That's Sodom. You know what I mean? That's the examples of
all the abominations,
all the abominable cities
that go on in them, you know?
Exactly. So they just called it everything.
That great whore, man. Go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 51, 38. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain.
Yeah, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, man. All right. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. Go ahead.
If so, these she may be healed. He will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
Yeah, the Lord being facetious. He said we will have healed Babylon, but hey, because at the end of the day, all right, you can't heal. This place is past the point of no return, man. All right, from here on down, it's all downhill from here, man. All right, it's only gonna get worse. All right, the prices of gas only gonna continue to go up. All right, your food is only gonna continue to go up.
Yeah.
All right.
Biden had blamed inflation on Russia. He blamed it all on Russia. Like, because of Russia, just understand that shit is not gonna come down. It's gonna keep going up. No, motherfucker, it was going up before y'all even.
And that's the deceit that they're gonna put on the people because they want to make everyone seem like they're the enemy.
And they also want, because mind you, you have to have the people's vote to be justified in any action you do.
So you want the people behind you, if you will.
So you be like, yo, we dropped some bombs on Russia. You want the people to go, yeah, man, they fucking all our shit up. Well, really, nah, we really fucking our own shit up. Self-sabotage.
9/11 and all that.
Yep, self-sabotage.
Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto the heavens, and is lifted up even to the skies.
So the Lord said that the sins of America have reached up into the heavens. Hey, literally, man. Hey, you go into outer space, man. They got what you call space junk, man. All right, hey, man, this devil then polluted the outer atmosphere, man. All right, that's why he had to be taken down, man, brought out of power, man. All right.
Look at more demonic shit he's doing. So remember, the West has been cutting off all media that's been reporting right when it comes to the whole real war. 17 hours ago, Canada now bans RT News. Where did I just get that article from? RT News. They've been starting to sanction all Russian telecommunications and everything, right? Brian, I'm already good.
Go ahead, bro.
A U.S. senator repeats a call to assassinate Putin. So now, even on the world stage, they're talking about killing the president. That's an act of war in itself, man. You know, they're perpetuating nothing but hatred and nothing but discourse, man. But there's a purpose behind everything that the so-called white man does, man. There's a purpose for everything. Nah, Putin got his.
Not prophecy-wise.
All right. So, man, hey, we clearly see what's going on here, man. All right, we clearly see, all right, that this place is, all right, coming to its end. Hey, and not only do we see it, but, all right, these other nations see it as well, man. All right, they see America coming to its end. They smell blood in the water. That's why, all right, they on the, what you call the offense, man. All right? All right, that's why they moving ahead with their own plans and their agenda. But why? Because, hey, it's an old saying that goes, strike by the iron hot, man. All right? They smell blood in the water, so guess what? They moving. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if China, all right, moved on Taiwan, man. All right? In the midst of all this. Matter of fact, I believe, and this is me speaking as a man, I believe, you know, when the reports come in that pretty much that Russia has taken Ukraine, okay, I believe that then China is they're gonna bust their move because they really waiting for, because Russia, all right, is gonna help them in taking over Taiwan, man.
You're right. It says India blasted for not challenging Russia over Ukraine conflict. NATO begins major war games near Russia. This is 7 hours ago. Remember, NATO is comprised of a bunch of nations. So you got the Great Bear versus all these. Bro, this is World War III.
It's getting juicy, man.
It's getting juicy.
You got that? Go ahead.
Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon our beds, when the morning is light and practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah, woe to them that work evil upon their bed, man. All right, because ultimately they got think tanks, all right, working around the clock to see how they can demonize, all right, ostracize, all right, and ultimately, come up with narratives, all right, to make, all right, okay, to make their own point, man.
Anti-Russian sanctions may Anti-Russian sanctions may stop diesel cars, meaning no more diesel fuel. All them fucking high-powered vehicles. Remember, we were talking about that before. How they wanted to.
Listen though, your trucks run on diesel, man.
Trucks run on diesel.
Mack trucks.
Yeah, listen, but remember, they also wanted what? Remember, a couple of months ago, we watched this video on how they want
Tesla up these prices too.
They wanted everything to be electric. Tesla up their prices. No, Tesla skyrocketing. Anything electric.
We went up like 4,000 or 5,000 on each drone. Every model. I saw that.
But now we can't drive. Motherfuckers will be plug my bitch in.
Don't you still need some type of gasoline to power?
Well, remember,
electric cars?
Elon Musk even said, bro, you can put solar panels on something. Yo, he even did it. He did the math. He said if you just took this amount of land in America, it'll be enough power to fuel the entire country. Answer. So why won't they do it?
Yeah, it's only certain cars that like one of those Priuses. They can go half engine.
Because I know, because like when you think about a generator, right? A generator produces electricity, but it requires what? Petrol in order to power it.
Yeah, but Tesla cars are pure electric.
Yeah, they all electric, yo.
So you can't hear them when they ride by.
It's Ezekiel 7. It says, now is the it. This is Ezekiel 7:3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense upon thee all thy abominations, and my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and the abomination shall be in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and evil, the only evil, behold, is come. And end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. So we are at the end of this place, man. Second Ezra 6 and 9. All right, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth it, man. All right. It says, and end is come, the end is come. It watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. So, like I was saying, man, all right, we are, America is already destroyed, all right, in the spirit world, man. All right, this place has already been destroyed, all right, okay, and we just waiting for time to catch up with our prophecy, to catch up with, you know, what's already has happened, man. All right, that was written. It says, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thy abominations. And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways, and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth. Behold, the day, behold, is come, the morning is going forth, the ride hath blossomed, pride hath budded. Violence is risen up into a ride of wickedness, none of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of their, neither shall there be dwelling for them. Why? Because the Lord said, all right, don't lift up a prayer for you people, man. All right. Hey, they trying to get you to have some type of sympathy for what's going on over. Support the Ukraine people. All right, donate money. Hey man, listen. Us as Israelites, all right, we don't have any skin in the game, man. All right, it's what you call Edomite on Edomite crime, man. All right. And guess what, man? And any of you jakes, all right, that's supporting it, man. Guess what, man? Hey, you going off, man. All right. It says, the time has come, the day draweth near, that not the fire rejoice, nor the sun of mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof, man. All right. So, hey, man, the Lord coming with a wrath, all right, destruction, mayhem. All right, it's just a matter of time before you people. See, you people, think you in good hands because you can still go into the store, get some food. All right, you can still go to the market, all right, and get some lunch meat or whatever. All right, but the day is coming, all right, that you're not going to be able to do that, man. All right, the day is coming, all right, that whereas though, all right, when you go into the market, there's going to be no food there, man. All right, fuck, you're not being able to pay for it because the inflation is simply not going to be there for you to even purchase, man. All right, that time is coming. All right, let's grab a couple more joints, then we're gonna close out.
I can wait for that time. Sure.
No.
I just want a chariot to come down and just take it right
Take
now.
us.
Just take
Yo,
us right
man,
now.
y'all did enough, man.
Like,
Come on.
just come take it like, boom, my sons. I know the last prophecies have not happened.
No.
A man can only hope, right?
You can't even vainly speak that
Bro. Nah,
good,
listen,
though.
man. A man can only hope.
shit. Or the prophecy just happened now, like
You
tomorrow.
like this, like
it's just mandated tomorrow.
starting tomorrow, you must keep the the chip, so I'm just taking you on now. What?
Tomorrow, yeah, they just come out of nowhere. Hey, all right, listen, the dollar is done. New currency, everybody come down here. We can do it. Oh shit, let you see that shit,
We
bro.
rolling, baby. Now we cut the reward.
They're like, all right, man. Grabbing my shit, taking the motherfucking woods. Go up the motherfucking Poconos.
All right. This place French, man.
Maryland.
Maryland.
Maryland, you kind of, it's nothing but like
I ain't
open.
gonna even lie. I was talking about like shit. Brothers might end up in South America somewhere.
Real shit.
Yeah,
After a
that's
while,
bro, you know,
traveling,
that's
brother.
a lot of traveling.
lot
Take
of
you like a
fucking
couple of
traveling,
take you
bro.
a couple of months.
Hey,
walking,
you know what?
saying?
You know what? You know what? From just the tribulation that's gonna be around you, it's gonna be like you're gonna be worried about so much survival in a sense. I'm just saying. And as you keep on going, so you know where you at, man. You know where you at right now. I'm like, no, you in Tennessee? How the fuck are you in
Bro,
Tennessee?
when you watch shit like The
From
Walking
Philly.
Dead, they went from Atlanta to
Yeah.
Virginia. It took them like 5 years.
For real?
To Atlanta to, well, of course they was making a little settlement here for a few months.
That's why I said it's gonna take forever.
Oh,
But as
all
you was saying, there's gonna be so much chaos going on. You're gonna be in your hiding joint. All right,
Bro,
yo,
it'll take us years to get to fucking
South America.
South America.
Well,
Unless we just constantly walk, sleep.
Yeah, sleep, go.
You know, the
spiritual
Lord
power.
has those, you know what I mean? You get help along the way.
Get a little ride,
motherfuckers
drive you a couple states down. Motherfucker take you from Delaware to South Carolina.
this lady just pointed straight up in the sky. This lady. Pointed down, but you know
Isaiah 65, I'm gonna start at 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and you shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, you did not answer. When I spake, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that where I delighted not. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. And behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed.
Hi. Hey, and that's what we hoping. We hoping to be. Hey, we just the end of the Passover. All right, because the sun going down. All right, but hey, we also hope that we're covered by the blood, man. All right, we always hope that we're covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai. All right, so that in the days that's to come, all right, we're protected, man. All right, we're gonna eat, we're gonna drink. It said we should be merry and have abundance, roughly paraphrasing. All right, and that's what we hoping for, man. You know. But hey, you that's not covered by that blood, man, and we can't say the same for you, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, God. It says, Isaiah 65 and 14 says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry of sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit.
All right. And we're going to be praising the Lord in that day, man. And like as I say, all these nations, they pretty much see, all right, they pretty much see the fall of this place, man. All right, so it's just a matter of time. Hey, man, if you can see it, all right, then you know that pretty much, hey, when it say our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. All right? All right, you know, you kind of get, you know, sometimes you can get a little discouraged when you see, things just seeming like they're going on as business as usual. You know, the prophecies.
I would say gradualism. The reason why I say that is because let's talk about the jab, right? The jump shot. You can't have Esau not stupid enough to have war and that going on at the same time. You got to desensitize the people before you bring it back. So you had to get rid of it a little bit so you can start your war, because if both was going on at the same time,
it'd be
uproar. They'd be like, no, fuck that, we ain't know. Everybody would have been in their bag. So they said, all right, let me get them some liberties back while I start pushing this agenda. And then after they start getting too comfortable with this agenda, then I'll start creeping this joint back. At the same time, we're sending in a famine, and at the same time, we're going to start off in World War III. It all got to come together, but you can't do it all at, if you do it all at one time, it won't work. That's why I said gradualism.
But what I'm saying is, in the spirit, you know, with this flesh, when you don't see, when it look like things not happening fast enough, you can get a little discouraged. All right, you can kind of, you hoping for. It seems like that a lot of stuff was about to pop off, and then somehow it just slowed down. All right.
Yo, it was like that with us for a minute, right before 2020. Remember like 2019, the whole year of 2019.
We was talking about World War
2018,
III.
it was just really nothing going on.
We was talking about World War III in 2018, 2019.
And it was really nothing going
He's like, yo,
on.
man, it's gonna come, and people used to look at us like we was crazy.
And then
that shit ain't gonna happen in my lifetime.
2020 hit, and then everything just been on and popping.
Yeah,
since
going
then,
and
bro.
pop. And that's how the Lord worked, man. They says the Lord says suddenly, all right, okay, the Lord coming like a thief in the night, you know. So hey man, we in those times, man. We in the time, okay, where the Lord is gonna start performing. Matter of fact, get that where it says up there as a proverb. Israel.
Ezekiel 12, I believe.
Close out with
It's Ezekiel 12. I started 21. And the word of Yahweh Shemel Shah came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision filleth? Tell them therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am Yahweh Shemel Shah, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass, and it shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, would I say the word, and will perform it, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Yeah, so the Lord is speaking. We speak the word. Now the Lord is performing it. All right, He gave us the spirit to come out here. All right, and preach prophecy. All right, and now that we speaking prophecy. Now the Lord is performing. All right, the acts, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
Again, the word Yahweh Shemel Shah came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that ye seeth is for many days to come, and is prophesied of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah.
So the Lord said He's not gonna do no more talking. All right, he's going to do more. It's going to be more action. All right, being done. Because you people seem to not get it. All right, so everybody know that. Especially when you're dealing with Jake, man. All right, Jake got to see it to believe it, man. All right, so that's what times we're in. We're in a time of the Lord performing His word. All right, making His words known unto us. All right, we come out here, we push it, and the Lord manifested. All right, in real time.
We push it, the Lord perform it.
We push it, the Lord perform it, man. All right.
We the advertisement.
You know. So hey, with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations, to Icon, the Christian word throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the left.